Well, hello and welcome. Welcome to my pro opening round. Let's see if we can improve upon what we did in the qualifier. No par on hole number one. That's our first rule. Go ahead and open up their chests while we can. We can fill it up again. Be nice to get something really good out of this. Like maybe Thorn. Backbone cards, big dog cards, nothing spectacular yet, Saturn cards, but they're all helpful. Most of them anyway. Not that one. Not that one. Alright. Okay, so we're going to move on to number one. Take a look real quick. See, I don't have the Thorn or the Hornet yet. I've got the Claw, but I don't really like the Claw. I'd rather use the Kingfisher. So sad. Alright, so we're going to expand upon the notes that I took in the qualifying round. I tweaked, and we'll see how well we can do. I am going to play this one the left side. And I brought along my Guardian and Saturn. So that way I have plenty of backspin available. But with the wind direction, playing it to the right side is really difficult, and I don't have enough curl anyway. So I can't play to the right side really. The only other thing that I could do is lay up and play a rough bump. But I'm going to give this, at least for the first attempt, I'm going to give this backspin thing a try. In my qualifying round, I didn't bring the right wood club. I didn't bring my Guardian, I forgot. And I was in between clubs. I think that's a pretty cool looking season 7 ball. I'm not going to buy it, but I think it's pretty cool looking. You might be in the rough. Bunker. Even worse. Alright. We're going to play free top. Oh, I didn't get my clubs ready. I think we're going to do 3 top. I did 2 last time, I'm pretty sure. $2.8. Well, we hit it perfect on our very first hit of the day. Hopefully it stays in the fairway, and it will. Got up there pretty nicely, so 3 top was pretty good. I like that. I'm gonna remember to keep track of my yardage. Here, actually. So for this next shot, you know, Saturn or Guardian, I think I'll be, I don't know if I'll be able to do the Saturn or not, but I have the Guardian just in case. Either way, it's going to be a massively backspin shot, unless the rough bump just looks too enticing, and then I may just do that. Better hurry up and hit, dude. Hit it. Just gotta go for it, man. Alright, so I can do with that rough bump. I'm gonna do backspin. I think. We'll see what it looks like, at least for this one. The 30% is what I wrote down. It's 4.3. We may not do this the second time around. I'm gonna see what happens this time though. We hit it perfect. I think it's gonna go past the hole and not come back. Yeah. I'm not really giving myself a chance for the eagle there, so I'm gonna have to play it with a rough bump. So I'm gonna bring the backbone, I guess, would be my best choice. Now I saw my buddy James in the Pride lay up with a rock or quarterback, either one, and then play a sniper shot. So I think I may give that a try. Because at least I'll have the chance for the eagle. With that shot, I didn't have the chance for the eagle. There was no way I could stop it in time, even with all that backspin. But we got the birdie, which is better than we did in the qualifying round. All right, so hole number 2. Now I played this with a big dog before. I don't really like that choice, but I'm gonna do it again just so I can remind myself what happened. I should have just watched my video, shouldn't I? And but you know, just kind of play it and see how it feels. And it's mostly because it just doesn't have the accuracy. But my sniper's so low level, I could play the hammerhead here. But we're gonna play this and see what happens. Max left, and I did. Smidge top. And I think I played the big dog because of the yardage. .3, that's 2.9 rings. Well, we hit a perfect hit, so this is a good barometer here. Speed was pretty good. That's pretty good. Not too bad. It's hard. I don't have enough ball guide to really get my aim down, but okay, so the difference in yardage is it's 11 yards from the sniper that I have. I'll check my yardage with the hammerhead, but yeah, that's pretty good. The speed was good. The speed was pretty good. So I just don't know if my sniper, I don't think has quite the distance that I would like. I would like to get as close to that rough as possible, and I don't know if it can get there on my landing spot. My hammerhead could, so I may play with that instead. I'll double check. It's a lot more accurate than my big dog is. This guy FMac13, he struggled these first 2 holes. Well played, sir. I'm gonna cut out my shootouts, so I'll see you on the next hole. Alright guys, before we go to number 3, I was gonna compare the distance. See, my sniper is a low level, so it's 13 yards difference. I don't think that's not gonna be enough for me to play that hole and feel comfortable with it. However, my hammerhead 170. I think that's enough distance, so I'm gonna bring that out instead of the big dog on the back 9 for number 2/11. And if you want to compare the Viper, let's compare the Viper and the hammerhead. The reason I don't use the Viper, I mean, why would I? The only thing that's better is 4 more backspin, and I don't really need that. So definitely do the hammerhead instead of the Viper. So that's what I'm going to do for the back 9. All right, so we're going to move on to hole number 3. I'm going to use the Kingmaker for this one. Bring along the extra mile and the big dog. And we're going to open this pin chest before we go. Be really neat to get some Thor's hammer cards and get that to level 2 real quick. That would be pretty awesome. I'm not sure exactly the stats I get. I can't remember, but extra mile level 5. It's got to be getting close to that. All right, so number 3. We're going to play the right side. And use the big dog to get it all the way up to the green. I can reach all the way over, so we're going to do max top, max left. I'm going to do more left than top. Well, we'll do about right there. All right, so 5.0, that's 2.5. And full curl, a little bit of overpower. Hit great left. Hopefully we stay in the fairway. And I hit it too much power. Too much power. That sucks. I think I did that on the qualifying too. At least I was in the rough. Maybe, I don't remember. I can't remember back that far. That sucks. At least I'm on that end of the rough. Maybe, I mean, I'm not going to be able to reach the green, but maybe I can get close enough to chip it in. Ugh, that sucks. I had a little bit more power at the end when I shouldn't have. All right. Well, we can get a good ways up there, though. Gonna give it some overpower. Sweet, full overpower too. So you can roll as far as you're willing to roll, big guy. Give myself the best chance to get this eagle. Now it's gonna be not much of a crosswind, so I have a good chance of holding it. I hope I can do that. No, this wasn't the hole I messed up on. I think it was number 5 last time. I don't remember. I'll stop trying to think. Dangerous. So I'm not too much worse off than he is. But he's got a little bit of an easier chip than I do. This is a max range Firefly. We're just going to play it straight up. 2.4 rings. Let's hit a perfect hit. I did. I gave myself a good chance. Get in the hole, please. Thank you very much. Rocking and rolling. All right, I'm pleased with that. See how Tanner does. Tanner's dad does. Looks good. Got it. All right, I'll cut this shootout out and I'll be back for number 4. All right, welcome back for hole number 4. Par 3. Now this one we're going to use the sniper and katana. We're going to play this one at 30% downhill, max right spin, and I'm not going to use any top spin or back spin. We're going to hopefully find an opponent soon. There we go. Of course, the key for this one is to stay out of the bunker and still get it close to the hole. I believe instead of playing like my opponent is, playing from the right side. Well, he's got the spin now. I believe approaching it. Oh, I see what he's doing. Okay. But I'd like to approach it from further left and use the spin of the ball to get me over, get a better angle to the hole. We'll see how this turns out. There's max, there's min, so we're going to use I don't know, let's see, no spin. Gonna push to the right. .2, we're gonna play it at 5.9. Pretty close. We hit it perfect. That was kind of less than mid, more than min. I didn't quite get it lined up far enough to the right, and I should have done more adjustment. I might need a little, I can't remember, what did I have originally? I've changed my notes and I don't have the old notes. I came up short. I was thinking I went too long last time. I think I used about 1 to 2 or 1.5 to 2 top spin last time. If I give it just a tiny bit of top spin, maybe that would be good. And I'll do a full mid adjustment. I'm going to do half a bar top spin next time. We got the shootout, so I'm going to cut it out. Nah, I'm just going to go ahead and play this one. Why not? We're already here. We'll go ahead and talk about number 5. Number 5 is another long par 5. And we play it down the right side with the skinny fairway. So an accurate drive is crucial. You don't want to get it all the way to the end of the fairway because then you leave yourself a poor angle to the green. So that's my rundown of that. .8 max distance 7.2. I gotta give it a tiny bit of right curl. Well, I hit it great right also, so we should have plenty of rightness to it. That wind's gonna push it. Get in the hole. There you go. Well, there's a hole-in-one for a shootout. Or can I save that for the real thing? All right, so the long par 5 coming up. We want to make sure we have the extra mile and the big dog and a Titan ball. We're going to play this with no elevation adjustment on the drive. Max top, max left, baby curl to the left. And aim down the center of the fairway. Should put you in a good distance, at least with the extra mile 5. Should put you in a good distance, or excuse me, yeah, good distance, so you're positioning yourself for a good approach to the green, a good angle, so you don't have to do too much curl. Still gonna have to overpower it. .5. And we hit it perfect, so we should line up in a good spot. Mark down my yardage here. Right down the center. 356. See, that's a pretty good approach because there's a little bit of rough sticking out there, but I think we'll be bouncing over that. Well, it depends on the overpower, how much overpower you're gonna have to use, but probably gonna have to use about at least 3/4, 75% overpower. I think that's what I have in my notes. Very nice. We're about in the same spot. Yeah. Max top, max left. .2. Hit great right. Hopefully we'll be okay. I'm hitting the rough. Oh man. We're not okay. It's gonna be a tough eagle. I don't remember if I got the eagle last time on this hole. One of these par 5s I did not get an eagle on. Is that true? I think that's true. No, I think I got an eagle on all of them. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But at least we're in the fairway for this shot. Ah, man, the great right got me. This course is not very forgiving if you don't hit it perfect. Which is good. I like that. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating the obvious. .5. Hit it perfect. So I gave myself a good chance. I think I'm going to be left if I had to guess, but I just could be right in the hole, you know. You know how it is. All right, so we got the eagle. Sweet. I've definitely made that a little more difficult than it needed to be. But an eagle's an eagle, right? We're still feeling pretty good. We're hitting what we're supposed to be hitting. We haven't gotten anything extra. I don't expect to get much, if anything, extra on this course, which is nice. You know, as you guys know, I'm an advocate for the harder the better. And then I get frustrated when it's really hard and I stink, but you know, I can accept that. In the hole. All right, so we're going on to number 6. This one I changed to a quasar. We're going to use the quasar and the clubs we want with extra mile and the backbone. There we go. Let's do it. We want the quasar. We don't need distance on the drive. It's not that big of a deal. We want the quasar for my second shot because I want it to be not in between clubs on the backbone. I was in between clubs last time. I didn't get to play it how I wanted to. I wanted to play it with 3 backspin, pretty much just like I did with that Kingfisher shot I just made. With the backbone, I add 1 more bar of backspin, so I play it with 3 bars of backspin. I have the ball, that third bounce of the ball guide landing about 1 square from the hole. And that's how I want to play it. So we're doing max left, max top. .1, that's 2.9 rings. And then we're going to give it a baby curl to the left because it will bounce to the right. It'll get fairly close to that rough, and I don't want it in the rough. It's much closer than the ball guide made it look. We're in a good spot. Let's write down my yardage. 364. So hopefully we'll be able to play my backbone like I want to. And I will be playing it uphill with a -5. It'll probably be between minimum distance and mid distance. Maybe closer to minimum, but we'll see. Why are you doing right spin? Are you bouncing over? Yeah, you're bouncing over, aren't you? Too much good. Would have been great. So there's minimum. 3 back. Yeah, just right. Sweet. That's perfect. .0 at minimum distance 2.6. And hit it perfect. Might be left of the hole. Just barely left of the hole. Golly. Well, we've got the distance down, and we are right on target. We're just barely missed that one. I had a feeling I was going to be left of the hole. Just enough push from the wind to push it left of the hole, so we're going to play it. Next time, I will line it up just to the right of the hole, and we'll be fine. But that's exactly how I wanted to play it. I would say my distance was spot on. I'm not going to change a thing on that one. Well, I say that. I'm going to move my ball guide slightly to the right of the hole. I mean, not very far either. Just outside the hole there. And it should be right on time. As long as I hit my drive in the same spot, I'll make it next time. All right, I'll cut out the shootout and I'll be right back. All right, we're back for hole number 7, par 3. I like to bring the Kingmaker, mostly because my sniper distance isn't the greatest yet. You can also do this with the Katana, playing it the way I play it. You just need the side spin 3 is what you need. This is the one I got the hole-in-one on the shootout, so hopefully we can repeat that. But I play 30% downhill, max right spin, and between 1 and 2 bars of backspin. We'll see how it looks. I will hopefully be able to give myself an exact number after this shot. We'll see how Kevin does. And see, the further you move to the right, the ball guide doesn't move. So there's a slope there. Like it still aims in the same spot. This guy, I was going to say, is he even trying to aim it at the hole? He's not. They didn't allow for the wind at all, so he's going to be way left. Going to be way left. Not even going to be on the green. All right, so max right spin, 1 to 2 bars of backspin. See what 1 looks like. .5. That's 5.7 rings. All right, let's see how that looks. I'm gonna be left of the hole, way left. Man, it pushes it so much, and I'm way way long, so definitely at least 2 bars of backspin. I mean, I could adjust my landing spot too, but we're gonna do 2 bars of backspin next time. And I think I'm gonna go for, oh, you made it, good shot. That bounce that landed on the green, I think it's the 3rd bounce. I'm gonna try to land it closer to the fringe. Makes for a tough putt. I'd rather be chipping. We got it. We got it. We got this. Calm down, everybody. Just calm down. We've got it. All right, I'll see you on the next hole. Okay, ready for hole number 8. Par 4. Now this one I didn't get to finish in the qualifying round because my opponent forfeited, in turn giving me the eagle. I'm not going to complain about having the eagle. I didn't deserve it, and I didn't get to take my second shot. So, but we'll just say I would have made it. But the problem is I didn't get to see what my adjustment should be, you know. Didn't get to try it out. So really this is our first attempt on the second shot for this one. Now the drive I loved. I'm not going to change it. 10% downhill, so plus 10. Playing it to the right side, or you want that second bounce to be quarter of the way into that fairway. We're going to do max top, max left, with a little baby curl to the left. Anybody plays this to the left side, I have no idea why you do it. It doesn't give you a much better advantage. It doesn't give you any advantage, in my opinion. You don't have that much easier of a shot, and your risk is much greater. So play to the right. Save the trees, play to the right. All right. That's not what we want to do. Water hazard. Wow, I'm surprised that didn't give him bunker. Max top, max left. All right there. And we're going to do 5.2 range. We're going to adjust it mid numbers, so 2.1. Baby curl to the left. We hit it perfect. I think we'll end up in a perfect position. Very, very, very nice. I like it. 314. Very nice position. It's, you know, pretty far up into the fairway, pretty far to the left side, but not in danger of being in either side of the rough, so I like it. Now this guy is going for the shot I just said stay away from. All right, don't overpower it. You might be okay if you hit it perfect. You might be okay. Well played. Still don't think you have an easier shot here. It's still just as difficult. All right, so we're playing the sniper. No elevation adjustment. I think I'm going to do one-on-one is what I'm going to end up doing. So there's, I don't know. We'll see. There's minimum though. We're going to aim a little left of the hole. Allow for that push. 5.9. And do, oh, it's not one-on-one. We're going to do 5 rings. Too much speed. So we'll do I'm going to do 2 backspin next time. I played that one between minimum and medium distance as far as the rings go. I think my alignment was pretty good. It was a little off, but I pulled it to the left before I even took the shot. So I did that myself. But I had too much speed. We're going to slow it down a little bit more with the backspin. Got the birdie. All right. So 10 under through 8. Now we're to a long par 5 again. I don't have the club to do like I do in an expert. An expert, I blasted all the way down close to that fairway just before the green. But using a power 5 ball. We don't have the club for that. So we're gonna do big dog, an extra mile, and a kingmaker because we need the spin. And you'll see why in just a moment. 20%. So we're gonna play the right side. We're gonna bounce it in the first fairway. We're gonna bounce it over into the little second fairway there right before the bunker. You can play with max right spin and max back spin. We need it to stay in that fairway, and it slopes downhill severely, so you don't want to get into a bad spot there. And that gives you an approach to the green with the big dog, where you just bounce it from that fairway, bounce it over the bunker onto the green. And it's not a bad shot there. It's actually pretty makeable. I mean, it's a long shot, but it's pretty makeable. Not a whole lot of obstacle there. The key to this hole is the drive. Yeah, I guess you could do a quarterback. I'm just going to use the extra mile though. I've done it. Pickle Rick. Well, he's in the fairway, so he's gonna be okay. He can get to the green still. I'm gonna have to pull the ball stretch it out just a tad. Get it lined up right. So 2.2 rings. I hit it great left also. But we are A-okay. You see how it slopes once you get it too far in that fairway? Yeah, you don't want to go that far. So we should have, I think we'll have a little bit easier of a shot. It's still going to be a little bit of overpower maybe. But we're going to do the approach. It's 40% downhill. 40. That's a big number. we're going to use max left spin and 1 back spin. And it should settle in pretty nicely. I can't remember if I'd use overpower or not. But when I do my adjustment, I stretch it all the way out to where I want my ball guide to be. And then I adjust from there. And that'll be a nice, easy eagle putt. It's just a soft landing once you get it down there, though. So that's what I like. Hard to see that little line. 6.5, 3.8 rings. Crap, I did this last time. Little tiny bit of overpower. Hit great right, so that stinks. Actually, so close. That was very close. See, told you it's makeable. I mean, you know, I kind of screwed up, but I almost screwed up and made it in the hole. So very, very makeable from that angle. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. We finished 12 under on the front 9. Not too bad. So I'm going to cut this out and I'll be back for number 10. All right, guys, we're back for hole number 10. We're going to open this pin chest. And as promised, I'm going to change up my approach and use the quarterback and the sniper. Sniper rough bump. So we'll see how that goes. Let me make sure I have my... We'll see how it goes. We'll take a page out of James from he's in 19 Pride. And he posted a video that he made it look really easy. So hopefully we can make it look just as easy. I'm interested to see if he gets that over. The way the wind is, it just seems like too tough of a shot. Yeah. Just you don't have enough curl to keep it in the fairway. So we pretty much want it to land on top of that hill there. I don't feel like I need any spin. I don't need any spin. 0.4, that's 7.1 rings. Straight left, that should be okay, I think. We'll see. 298, I think is about where I want to be. 304. Hopefully that works out. Because we're going to do the rough bump. The angle of the wind runs pretty much parallel to the rough there, so it takes a lot of the danger out. Don't have to worry about going long or short. A great left or great right should be just fine. So we're medium distance. Do one right. Two back, one right. Crap. I timed out again on this hole. You know, I didn't jot down the elevation. I don't know if 20% is right, and that's where I was kind of hesitant on the elevation there. I don't think it really matters. We're just going to play it and see how it is. But I can't believe that crap. I timed out twice on this hole in this tournament so far. All right, well, maybe we can get this shot and make up for it, but otherwise we're going to end up with a stupid par. I'm just going to do half a bar, right? Ugh, so frustrating, man. 7.3. Well, this is a great test. Ah, so close. All right, so that was good. So I'm definitely going to be doing that every time. So I'm going to change my notes now. Stupid par. Man, we're going to do this shootout. I hate this hole. I don't like this hole at all. I don't know if that's in the bunker or not. Oh, so close. That's not a bad shot, actually. All right, let me finish my notes here. Sorry, I was adjusting my notes for my new approach to that hole. But I'm ready for the weekend round with that shot. I feel pretty good about that. Plus 20% on that second shot seemed to work out really well. I did half a bar of side spin to the right, and I aimed just right of the hole, and I barely missed to the left of the hole. So my adjustment there would be just add and make it a full bar to the right, and still make it just right of the hole, and hopefully that makes up the difference. So I'm very pleased with that. All right, and so this next one I decided I'm going to use the hammerhead. So let me make that adjustment. Sticking with a Titan. Sure I have, oops, sorry. Sure I have my hammerhead in the list. I do. All right, so this one plays 30%. Okay. The max left and just a smidge of top spin for this hole here. I can't believe I timed out. That is so frustrating. That's all right. Again, it only matters when you get to the weekend. I just want to get to the weekend. That's my biggest thing. But really what I care. I don't like timing out. I don't like getting pars. But really, I'm glad I got to practice the shot still. I was very pleased with the results. So I will be continuing that. So a big shout out to James from 19 Pride. Great shot. That's what I'm going to go for. All right, so max left and a smidge of top. Yeah, that puts me in a great spot. $6.7. That's 5.2 rings. I hate it when it's just over 5. Hard to measure. Hard to measure using the center yellow ring. Is that too much speed? A little too much speed, maybe. It might have went in, but I was right of the hole, so it's okay. I don't know. I mean, I may just do a sliver of top next time. That's pretty good. Just gotta get that aim down a little bit. Aim it a little further left of the hole. So I gotta figure out that number, or we'll say 2 squares left. I was pretty sure I started left already, but not very much. I'll go back and watch my replay just to make sure. All right, I'll see you on the next hole. All right, here we are for hole number 12. One of the several long par 5s that we have. First time I went too far. Let's not do that again. %, 0.4, that's 2.7 rings. All right, I think we got it that time. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Are you kidding me? All right, so not full top. I have to change that. Let's do 2 top. Ah, so frustrating. Two top should be plenty safe. I'm pretty sure in my qualifying round I hit the rough at the beginning of the fairway, so my drive came up way short. So I didn't realize full is too much. Didn't think it would be too much, but evidently I was wrong. So hopefully we can get lucky again. I'm not gonna count on it though. Well, got it up there as far as I could get it again. I just got to hit the perfect shot on my pitch. Good grief. But that's why we're here, to work out the kinks before the weekend. All right, let's get this. Well, I'm not close enough. Let's see how this works out. 1.9. I don't know if I'm gonna be short or not. I know my ball guide doesn't reach far enough, and I got it. Sweet. Whew. I don't know if you could tell, but I was giving it some body language, trying to get it in there. I knew my ball guide wasn't, the full distance, so I knew I shouldn't go all the way to the hole. So it worked out pretty well. I'm pleased with that. Whew. Boy, I sure am making these par 5s interesting. I haven't gotten to test out my second shot on that hole from the proper position yet. Because in the qualifier, I was way short, and on both of these attempts, I was in the rough, playing with a rough iron. All right. On to number 13. Bring out the sniper, the katana. This one plays at 30%. Max right, half top spin, because I came up short last time. Of course, finding my landing spot to be exactly the same spot is going to be the challenge. I think I have a pretty good idea. And then it was too far to the left. The wind's going to push it quite a bit. Been so far downhill. I don't recommend playing that way. Bouncer from the pad, man. Save yourself some headache. I'm still gonna play at medium distance. A half a bar top. Yep. All right, so 7.4. It's 8.4 rings. Either going to be really good or really bad. Only one way to find out. Still way short. So I must not have got my landing position right. That's just a tough hole, man. That's a really tough hole. Maybe I could bring my, because I have the Thor's hammer now. I need to check my spin. Of course, that doesn't help you guys, because most of you guys aren't going to have the Thor's hammer yet. So I'm not going to do that, but might be worth looking into. Wonder, I don't think the quarterback has enough backspin. Just got to figure that out. Maybe it's, I don't know, the wind just pushes it a lot. Push my ball guide. I can push my ball guide out further. I'm just afraid of messing up my adjustment and then ended up in the water in between the two. I did that on one of my expert rounds. Talking about mad. Woo, buddy. All right, so number 14. Long par 5. Seems like the story of this tournament. Tighten ball. So on this one, I did a good drive, but then I hit great right on my big dog and landed in the rough and rolled out to the fairway. So let's not do that again. I'm going to take a little bit of topspin off. Just change my angle just ever so slightly. All right. I think we're going to be in a good spot. Last time I went 356. I took off about half a bar top spin. Give myself a better angle. 352. So a little bit better. Definitely need a great proof this shot. I must not have done so well last time. I don't remember how close I was to the rough, but I must not have done it good enough. I think you're going to be on the rough. Yes, you are. Right, you are, Ken. Y'all remember that show? .9. Oh, that's why, because I went further up. I see. I was fine here, but it was up here where it was the problem. I don't need all that. Do 2. Let's say 2.9. Oh boy, that's gonna be bad. Oh my goodness. All right, I was running out of time. I can't play any of the, have I played? I played number 9 smoothly, but the other par 5s, neither time did I play it smoothly. So that's going to be important for me to do on the weekend. Do as I say, not as I do. That's, my goodness. I keep trying to get it so precise, I guess, and use up too much of the time, and then I rush myself. All right, so we're medium distance. .5. All right, hopefully I can get it in the hole. Oh my gosh. All right, well, it finally caught up with me that time. 3 out of 4 ain't so bad though. We're down 2 strokes on the back 9. Maybe we'll get this chip in on hole number 6 this time to make up one of those strokes. But the money round is this weekend. That's what we care about. So we're moving on to number 15. The Quasar hole. We can go ahead and look at the leaders. Why not? 23. See, and we should be at 24, so we'll be fine. And if I get, well, I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Quasar. All right, let's do this. So the T drive, 20%. Max top, max left, baby curl left. And playing to the right here is definitely a doable shot. I don't think it's so doable with the extra mile 5. I don't have enough curl. Extra mile 6 can do it, I think. But it's too risky. There's no point in that. And you saw how close I was on the front 9 to chipping that in. So I like my chances with that. I don't understand. Why'd you hit it so far, man? Because it was downhill and you wanted to get that distance. Great left. I don't think it's going to hurt me. It's going to put me a little further away from the hole. .366 that time. I was .364 last time. So we'll see. Oh, also I used the wrong power ball. And he's gonna roll back down. Is he gonna get all the way to the rough or the bunker? Yep. Sucks for you, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. You just want me to make it and save your butt. Alright, so I said just outside the hole. 8.5. How's it gonna look? In the hole? Yes, sir. That's done right there. Like it. So your crappy hole just turned into a birdie. You're welcome, dog. Okay. Hole 16. R3. Kingmaker. Sniper. Alright, so I adjusted my notes to 2 backspin, max right spin. And I said I was going to play that third bounce, I think it is, closer to the fringe. I think my aim was pretty good though. .7, 6 rings. Ah, great left. I'm short. That stinks. When you hit a great shot, it's not really a good judge for the hole, because when you hit it great, you lose a little bit of distance. Of course, your accuracy is off. So it's just really hard to know if I made the right adjustment or not. But I think I'll have an easier putt this time than I did last time. Like he's gonna have a, well, he might be chipping. He will. Well, we got our birdie. Two more holes. You got it. All right, so I'm going to cut out the shootout and I'll be back for hole number 17. All right, here we are for hole number 17. Let's apply our adjustments and move forward. Not changing anything on the drive at all. I love the way it ends up. But my second shot, I will be adding some more backspin to it. All right. Max top, max left, aim down the center. And the landing spot about quarter of the way up the fairway. 6.3 minimum, medium adjustment or mid adjustment. Baby curl to the left. Perfect shot. Could end up very nice. 314 is my target distance. At 315, that's pretty close. All right, so second shot, no adjustment for elevation, 2 backspin. Do not understand. 0 chance of fairway from the shot. Unless you rough bump it. And I stand corrected. But, wow. Anyways, moving on. There's a minimum. Do about 6.2. All right, let's see what we do. Slow down. All right, great speed. Still a little left of the hole. And that's due to my aim. Or I could have played minimum ring adjustment, but I think I'll just adjust my aim a little bit. We've got that hole pretty close. So that's going to be a key hole. You can pick up a stroke there by getting the eagle. You'll pick up a stroke on most of the field, I think. That'll be nice, but it's definitely makeable. Not so makeable that everybody's going to make it, but it's definitely a makeable shot. We're sitting at 21 under with a hole to play. So hopefully we'll get the eagle and get to 23 under. All right, so we'll cut out the shootout and I'll see you for hole 18. All right, ready for hole number 18. Kingmaker, extra mile, big dog. First shot, 20% downhill. And remember the front nine Number 9. We got the near albatross on a great right shot. Good old bracket. All right, we should be in a good spot here. Hopefully, stop. Okay, good. It's just so scary. So, in a pretty good angle to the hole. I think he'll be in the fairway, but it's so far away from the hole. He should have put some curl on it. Barely in the fairway. All right. So this one plays 40% downhill. So we got to remember 3.8 rings. Full left, 1 back. 3.8. 0.8. Just a tiny bit of overpower. Get it perfect. Maybe I aim far enough to the right this time. We'll see how it goes. Not quite. But we're close. We're close on that one. There's a possibility that could drop on the weekend, but you know, it's a long shot, so it's really hard. We're going to get the 23 under, and the way it sits right now, well, no. We may have that. I didn't look to see what the guy got in the. We may have the tiebreaker on the guy, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know what he had in the qualifying round. But either way, whatever. Top 1 or 2 so far. There's still another night of play, but it's just the opening round again. But I'm looking for a good tiebreaker, so. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think, so, you know, I should eagle all the par 5s. So you're looking at 12 under there. And then number 6 is definitely an eagle hole that I really think I should get every time. I'm going to say 13. So 26 under is going to be my goal. Like I expect to get 26 under at worst. And, you know, hopefully we can get something somewhere along the way. But that's my goal. So 26 under is doable for sure. And hey, I'll be competing for the gold medal with that score, I'm pretty sure. So 23 under, not too bad. Oh, we don't have the tiebreaker. So he did a 13 under on the front nine. So that's okay. So there you go. There you go. I got that par on number 10. That was stupid. Timed out. But there's our score. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride. Maybe you learned something along the way. That would be nice. Click that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I sure do appreciate it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys for the weekend round. Have a good night.